Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio. I'm holding my camera right now, so it might be a little iffy, but I wanted to start this video showing you how my Create With Me came about. So I have this big box right here, and it's over on my shelf back there, and it was just inundated with pages, tags, all kinds of ephemera, and there was no order. And I was watching videos, and most people have little individual bins that they put like their tags in, or their pockets, and those types of things. And I just really can't afford to go out and buy plastic bins for everything. So I decided I was going to go ahead and sort everything. So this whole desk area was just full of piles. So anyways, what I've done is I've got pages back there. I've got my tags up here. Obviously, you can see. I did a video on cello bags, so those are here. These are recipe cards, etc. And inside these different folders that I have, excuse me, are different pieces of ephemera. Like this would be flips, Rita Donnelly flips. These are frames and page edges. I think I have faux envelopes or somewhere in envelopes, and cards. These are all envelopes and faux envelopes, like tucks type things. These are two really cool page pockets that I made, and faux envelopes, journaling cards. Some need to be done, finished. Some are already finished. But anyways, what happened was when I went to put them, whoops, get my finger in here. When I went to put them in this box, the box was wider than 11 inches. And these file folders, I have two sizes. I have the 14-inch and the 12-inch, I think. And I don't use the 14-inch for anything. My regular file folders are just the 12-inch that go in a file cabinet. So I cut them down. When I cut them down, I came up with all these extra pieces off the edge. And that prompted me to do a Create With Me, and that's where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone up in the holder, and I will show you what we're going to make today. Okay, so these are what we're going to make today. I thought we'd make a couple of these, and then I'll show you. I just had this idea. It's like, what could I use these for? They're a little bit too skinny to make tags out of, and I thought, what about a page edge? So I held these up to a page, and I thought, well, wait a minute, that makes like a tab, okay, which is kind of cool. And if we just glue it here, then it's a pocket. So that's what we're going to do today. But what I wanted to show you really is the box that you saw previously. This box still has pieces that I have to sort through. I'm trying to do kind of a cleanup. And then I have this mess, which is all little pieces of things that I haven't figured out what to do with all this stuff yet. And I want to make stuff out of them, but it's just, all odds and ends, little pieces and stuff. And so I thought we would try to use some of this on our page edges. So I'm going to set that right up there, and maybe take these two and set them over here to the side as inspiration for us. And I'm going to go ahead and sit down and get to work. So basically, it's simple. You just make a collage. And I was thinking, what if I did, I usually do things in this direction, but what if we did a couple of them in this direction? Okay, so they would go on the opposite, like if these would go on like this, okay? But these would go on like this. I don't usually put stuff on the back like that, but sometimes I do if I put a belly band, so this would be a good option. So that's what I thought we'd do. So here's 2 and here's 2. Now the main thing is we need to cut these down to 8.5, and I know that when I made these 2 over here, I actually cut them to 8.5, and then I just took a little sliver off, just to be sure I didn't hit the top and the bottom of the page. So that's what we're going to do first, is we're going to cut them down. And then you have to decide where you want to cut them, because where do you want the tab to be? And so I cut them, if I did 8.5 and go down, I'm going to go down to 8 7/8 maybe. Sorry, somebody just came in the front door, so the puppy barked. We'll see if I did that right. Yeah. Okay, so if you look at it, and I hold it right to the edge like this, I do have just a smidge of space at the top and the bottom. So I'm thinking I might want to go a little tiny bit more. We'll take just a little bit more off, and that might be what I did the other ones. I can't remember. I know that I cut them to 8.5 and then had to cut a little bit more off. So let's look at this one. Oh, that's perfect. There's just this little bit there and a little bit there, which is perfect. So we want 8 1/4. So we'll go ahead and cut the rest of these to 8 1/4, and I'm saving all these little pieces. Okay, so we've got them all cut down. And now I'm going to take my corner rounder, and I'm going to do a 1/2 inch round anywhere where it's got a sharp corner. Actually, if we wanted, we could leave this edge. So let's do that, because that's going to go on the page anyways. Okay, so we want 2 going this way. Well, actually, I want this one to go this way. And these all look to be the same. I'm going to cut this one down. I don't like that I rounded that corner. So I'm going to just take where the corner round went. We'll try to straighten that back up the way it should be. The lines on my cutter are all faded off here, so I can't see the lines down here to see if this is straight. Oops. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now all we need to do is find stuff to collage on them, some sort of themes or whatever, and I'm thinking that if I could keep it neutral, I would like to do so. So book pages are always good, or I notice that I have a bunch of, like, this is from the Digital Collage Club. I have different forms type things. We actually could put that on there, and then we could use this part for a different one. So let's do that, right? we put this one right on here. I don't know if I want to put it up here or put it in the middle or put it at the bottom, because we could put words on there or something. So let's just kind of set them up and we'll see what we have, okay? And this one's already kind of cut. I'm going to straighten that. Okay. Okay. And what can we do for these smaller ones? Let's see. Looks like I've already used some of these. Well, that would be cool, huh? If I could do that into 2 pieces, I think. Oh, that would be good too. Okay, I kind of like that one as well. Let's see what we can do with these. So, where'd I put my ruler? So if we cut this about like this, and then if we wanted another piece on here, I kind of like this piece, so maybe we should cut this piece. I'm going to kind of try to make it about as wide as the one up here, make about as wide as that, give or take. Okay, so there's that one. We'll save that just in case we want to use it. Okay, and then this one, I don't know if I want to go sideways. I think I do, but I think I kind of like that, but it's going to get covered up anyways. So let's go right about in half. So this is about 3 inches, so we'll do about 1.5, right? Give or take. Give or take. Okay, so we have this here, and we have this here. Okay, I'm going to kind of trim this right about here. That'll give us a start. Okay, and then this little piece, I'm just going to put back in my thing. Now we need some other stuff to fill in here. And I'm thinking, let's see what we have. If we want to kind of keep it neutral. I have so many itty bitty little pieces of things here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that fits on there too. So there's something there. That's going to be too wide for anything. This could go sideways, but not crazy over that. Doing it sideways. Let's see, we have a bird, I kind of thought I would leave these in case I wanted to put something on there. That's a little wide. Do we have another flower as such? I have flowers in here, I know that. And there's a little cluster. I mean, I have all kinds of stuff in here. These are pieces from Louisa Heinzel's digital that I didn't use. And that might be kind of cool to put that on there. And then put, I have another one, yes. I can put another one. So like doors and windows, like down here, and then cut the edge off and put something in the middle. What could we put in the middle? Maybe one of these butterflies. I like it. Okay, there's one. That one's good. This one has kind of got blue-gray on it, and I have a blue-gray flower. That if we put that I'm just looking at all these little things and trying to keep it. Okay, we just need something in the center of that flower is what we need. And we could probably use this and color it, maybe. Let's see what else we have. Oh, that would be pretty. And then we could just cut this right here and then maybe put a word right there. Let's pull our words and see what we got. Well, I like that, but I would cut it in half. Let's see. I don't see anything big, so it's going to have to be, we're going to have to either put something else in there right here. Although if we put words with tags, that might work. So I don't want to put, because this is generic, I don't really know what I like. This one, be present, but let's find maybe a tag here that will go with that. So it needs to be fairly big. Not that big. We're not that full. Maybe if we, or tuck it up here and then put be present across there. I like it. Okay, that one's done. Okay, and this one we think is done. I don't necessarily want to put a word on it just yet or anything. Now we need this one here. And Oh, we have, okay, this is kind of wide, but do I have another one? Let's see what we got. I know I have all kinds of stuff in this box. Pieces and all kinds of stuff. But I'm looking for something that would be a little narrow. Let's see. Thinking I'm not crazy over these flowers on there. But what I do like is I might want to put, look at these bird heads. And then I have another bird head we could put here. And then a bird cage in the middle maybe, but I need a narrower bird cage. Do I have a narrower bird cage? Let's see. I thought I had more. Let me pull this over. Oh my gosh, there's so many little itty bitty pieces in here. Well, I must be close because I'm right by the birds. Oh yes, looky here. Okay. See, I got, these are all done on vellum. But look, we've got a bird cage right here. Oh, but here's one that might fit. I think that one's a go. I don't see anything that's any better, really, that would fit on there. Nope. Okay. Okay, so that one's good. Now we need this one here. I kind of thought I'd like to do something a little different. Like I've got these leftover kitten pictures, little tags. Wonder if I could cut one of those down and then put, what if we turn this way? Oh my gosh, these kittens are cute. These were, I did a kitten journal for somebody and these were the leftover tags. Very cute, but I also have puppies because I did a puppy journal. The girl that they saw the kitten journal and they wanted a puppy journal, so I did that. Oh, that might be kind of cool. Let me move this a minute. If I did just move this down just a hair and did this partially here, and then butterflies. So let's stick with butterflies. So we have, I have a lot of these little butterflies here. This one, this one, this one, I don't know why I have so many of those, but I do. So let's just see if we have anything that's any better. Sure would like to put a little color or something on there, huh? I don't know. What do we think? Let's start gluing, and if I change my mind, we'll address this again. Okay, let me get these off of here. I mean, really, these are all these little bits and pieces of stuff, and I'm not really sure where to put it because it's all left over from kits and things. Okay, we're gonna put this away. We want to put these away. This away. It's a little wood piece. Crazy. So anyways, let's go with this for now. Okay, and I'm going to use my glue stick. Maybe. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use my glue stick, and I'm going to just kind of move this off so I have an idea of how I had it set up. Something like that. And we'll go ahead and glue this one down. I'm thinking that I want to take a little tiny bit off of this. Make it not so wide. So let's see if we can just take a little bit off here. Without destroying everything I have laid out here. Okay, I think that'll be good. And I want to go ahead and distress it because I distressed the other ones and I thought they looked good that way. So let's go ahead and distress it. I'm thinking maybe I'll put this one together and we'll see how it comes out, and then I will just speed up the video as I do the others so it's not like really long, and unless I make a decision change or something, you know, then I will come back and let you know what I'm doing. So, and this we want to distress. But this is kind of cool because I'm using up a bunch of my little itty bitty thing. Oh, this I don't even need to. It's got a brown trim on it. I'm using all these little bits and pieces of things that I wasn't really sure where to put them. Oh, hello. Okay, I want to see how far up I want this. So if this goes pretty close to the top, okay, and this will go just underneath it about okay. I'm really struggling with the writing here. Like, I don't want to cover up all this writing, but maybe we'll put this here. Put be present right here. Put our flower right here. I think that'll work. Okay, and these, I'm just going to put them down. I want this to cover, so I'm only going to do part of the flower, and then we'll trim it off. I was trying to get it to cover that corner and still get low enough so we had about the same amount of space there. I know I'm kind of particular. I don't know how much of this one's going to get cut off, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. And I'm looking for these pieces to go in between if possible. Like that. Let's go ahead and distress this a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I need to get a wipe. Okay, and then we want to trim this down, so let me get a pair of scissors. Okay, and I need a little glue under this one. I must have turned it around and turned it on a piece that didn't have any glue on it. There. Very nice. Now let's look and see how that looks on the page. So if we have a page and we want to put this right here like a pocket. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the others. I'll go ahead and do the other ones, but I'll kind of speed up the camera so I'm not going to be talking. It's so funny, I tried to do that once in editing and I had been talking all the way through and oh my gosh, it sounded like this gibberish on there. So I learned that if I think I'm going to speed it up, don't talk. Anyways, so that one looks good. So I'm going to add that over here to this pile and I'm going to go ahead and do these and we'll speed you up, okay? Okay. I need to trim this off. Anyways, these will be kind of cute page edges, huh? All I need to do is add some antennae to these butterflies here. And let me see if I got a pen here. So we'll just add some antennae here. And to this one as well. Okay, so that's what we've got. So let's go ahead and hold them on our pages and see. These are all pretty neutral ones. Oh, I should have turned these around. Oh, I made them all go that way. That's okay. That's okay. The other ones are going the other way. So if we glue this on the page like that, that's nice. That'll be nice, and then it'll be a nice pocket. So I did them all this way. Hold this one on and see how this one looks. And I think 8 1/4 was a good size for them. 8 1/4 inch. And then it leaves us room for a pocket here. I love it. Here's that one, and this is a smaller one. Pretty cool though, pretty cool. We have one going, so that's okay. So now we have 3 going that way to go on the back side, and then we have 3 now going this way, going on the right side. So that worked out perfect actually. That's kind of pretty as well. And if we wanted to put a thumb notch here, we could put a thumb notch to show that that's a that it's a pocket. Oh, I like it. Let's go ahead and distress around these. I didn't distress around them when I did them, so. And I think it would be fun to make them, you know, like use your scraps, use different colors, I mean, these are all pretty neutral looking because I was using what was in here, but I mean, I have stuff in here that's much lighter colors. So if you're doing a journal where you would want more of a pastel or brights, use your scraps. I think this is a good scrap buster. Okay, let's lay them out. We'll show you what we got, what we did, and we'll call that a wrap. So these are the first 2 that I did off camera, and then we did this one on camera, and this one, and these all would go on the right side of a page, and these would go on the left side. Do I have them all in there? I think so. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it gave you an idea of something else you can do with scraps if you have ends of index folders, or I mean, even if you have just cardstock, you could cut these out, whatever, but basically to use your scraps. That's what I did. This is my scrap bucket that I need to empty out somehow, use it up, and I was able to use stuff from there. So thank you everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.